everybody, welcome to Runaway with Liz. I'm Liz. I am in the middle of packing for our upcoming trip to Japan, and for this trip I've actually bought quite a bit of stuff, a lot more than I normally would before a trip. So I thought it might be fun to just kind of take you through all of the new stuff that I have. And we are in the middle of packing, so this room is a bit of a mess, so apologies for that. Let me just move some of this stuff out of the way. But the first things that I want to talk about are the backpacks. So the first backpack, this is my brand new TOPO Designs backpack. This is the 30 milliliter and it's in an olive green color. I actually got this one on Zappos. And I've just been really impressed with Tony's TOPO backpack. He has the 40 liter backpack and I just kind of wanted one for my own. It is not a backpacking backpack, as in it's not like an outdoorsy one. It's more of a I am backpacking around Europe kind of backpack. So let me just take you through it. For one thing, I just want to call attention to the zippers. The zippers on the TOPO backpack are phenomenal. I don't know how many things I have owned with zippers where the zipper wears out or breaks before any of the fabric wears out or there's any tears like that. And so having a nice zipper like this, amazing. We have in here a very thin pocket where you can fit, I don't know what you'd be able to fit in here, but little stuff. Two zippers here. You have a little hook here for a key or something. And then opening this up, you have a larger pocket where you can maybe put papers or folders or books or something. This opens up as well, so you have a pocket inside here. Also, I love that it's yellow, so it's so much easier to find things than if the interior was black. So we'll close this up and then I'll show you the inside. So you'll notice the inside, there's only one cavern here, so just one area to put stuff, whereas the 40 milliliter is going to have two. It's going to have like a section that's zipped off. We've got two mesh pockets, two mesh areas here, and then this one big area. And actually, I am very pleased that I think I am going to be able to fit all of my things for 2 weeks into here. Another feature here, we've got on each side, you have a pocket for a water bottle. And it is a backpack, so you have straps here, and you have a chest strap that you can clasp, and you also have waist straps here. And there's also a handle on the side for you to easily grab it. And then the next backpack that I want to discuss is the LEVI'S Stowaway Day Pack. So let me show you this. I got black, Tony got yellow, and I am super impressed with how much you can actually fit in here. The plan during our Japan trip with the Kumano Kodo is to store this backpack and only have this day pack along. I'm not sure how many liters this is. It could be 20 liters, I'm not sure though. But yeah, so you got these mesh pockets for water bottles or snacks on the side, just working from the outside in. On the outside, you have this spot, this pocket, and then you have a access pocket here, like a little kangaroo pouch. You have a little pocket up on the front at the top. This is for a water bladder, so you can easily put a water bladder in here for hydrating. And then we'll open it up, and this is all gonna be just one big cavern inside. There is a little pouch in the top here. Maybe I can get it. There we go. You'll see there's a little pouch in the top here, a zipper pouch that you can fit stuff in. All right, and now we can dive into these bags and I can show you the other new stuff that I have gotten for traveling. Okay, well, whoops. Shoot. For this trip, we got a very light, Tony and I each got one of these, and I don't know if Tony's gonna keep his or not, a little very light wind jacket. It's so light and so thin, and this isn't something that I'm just going to be using for traveling and hiking. It's also something I'm gonna be using around here in Minnesota and when I go running and everything. All right, the next new thing is I did buy some new hiking pants. I bit the bullet. It was just kind of time for a new one. And so for this new pair, which is just the REI co-op brand, I was watching Happiness for Beginners, which is based on like a little romance that's on Netflix where this woman goes camping. And what's that actress's name? She's the redhead from The Office. I don't know her name, but anyway, she was wearing convertible pants that zip off into shorts. So I just decided I'm in my 30s, why not have a pair of these pants? And then I bought just a plain black athletic shirt for hiking on the Kumano Koto, and I actually got this at the thrift store. It was like $4. That is something that I have been doing a lot more, is looking at thrift stores first to see, maybe not things like underwear, but I look at thrift stores first just to see if there's an option for me there before I go look somewhere else. And usually I end up not finding it at a thrift store because I have a very specific idea in my mind of what I am looking for. However, in this case, I knew I wanted a plain black athletic shirt, and that is exactly what I found. So sometimes it does work out. And related to my new backpack, I found these travel duct tape packs. And you might be thinking, Liz, that's a very stupid thing to be packing when you're trying to downsize, when you have to carry everything with you. However, I have been on enough hiking trips where I've had my backpack rip or something break, and you have no idea how handy duct tape is until you are in a situation like that. And since we are traveling with new backpacks that I have never used before, I don't know how these backpacks are going to really behave with a lot of wear and tear. I feel that they are going to do well because both TOPO and LL Bean are pretty good brands and their stuff is generally pretty resilient, but I don't know for sure. So I have duct tape along. Duct tape is always a good thing to have along. And related to that, I also bought a little travel sewing kit. And I haven't had one of these in quite a while, but I do want to get more into mending my own clothes. And when you're on the go, if something happens where we have a piece of clothing rip or our backpack rips or something like that, this is gonna be nice to have along. Okay, what else? Ooh, my new headlight. Oh, it's upside down. Very excited about this. This is a black diamond headlight. It is 400 lumens, I believe. Tony and I each got brand new headlights. I really wanted a really nice bright headlamp, and I wanted one that was rechargeable rather than needing batteries. But Tony and I got new headlights because we're going to be hiking in the mountains, so we wanted to have these along just in case the hikes went longer than we anticipated and we were going to need to hike in the dark a little bit. Toiletries. I got a couple new things for my toiletries and I'm trying some new things, so let me show you. I am trying out using bars of shampoo and face soap and soap instead of bringing liquids along. So I have my shampoo bar. If I want to, I can cut it in half and bring even less along. Same with, I have the Cetaphil bar of soap, which can be used on face and bodies. I just really want to cut down on toiletries because that is something that can quickly get a lot. It can get very heavy, it can take up a lot of space. And then to hold them, I have a bar soap case. It is, I can't remember what brand it is, I believe it's Matador. It's actually very handy because it's this quick dry case where you can put the soap inside it and it will dry from within the inside, so it's not like a hard case where the soap stays soggy for a long time on the inside. It all just dries together, and I just think these are very cool. So all of this stuff was very hiking focused, other than maybe the toiletries, that's general. But all right, let's see what is new in the TOPO bag. I am sort of working on revamping my wardrobe to be more easy to throw together an outfit that looks good, and I also want to be not shopping as much and not needing to shop as much. So the first thing I'll show you is I bought some new threads for Thought from their Invincible line. So I did buy a long sleeve, a black long sleeve of their Invincible line. It's supposed to be like stain resistant, wrinkle resistant, water resistant, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if any of that is true, but I do really like them. It's just a nice basic, you know? Something I've started doing in the last few years is traveling with a pair of jeans. They're a neutral, they go with a lot of things, they don't really need to be washed. And I got this really dark wash. For one thing, the dark wash jeans are easier to dress up or down, whereas if you have a more bleached, washed out, distressed jean, it's kind of hard to dress it up. But also I learned recently that the more bleached and the more distressed a jean is when you buy it, the more worn out the fibers are from the get-go because the fibers have been worked a little bit more, and so your jeans aren't gonna last as long.
These are a Levi's jean in a straight cut. I used to work at the clothing store Express, and I really liked their jeans and the fit of their jeans, and that's the brand I used to buy. However, the zipper was always the very first thing to go. And shifting from Express to Levi's, I definitely notice a lift in quality in the Levi's jeans. And what I also like about this one is that instead of a zipper fly, you have a button fly. And so there's no risk of this breaking when you're traveling.
I think that's it. And that is it. That is all of the new stuff that I have bought for this upcoming trip and for future trips. And a lot of it is going to work into my regular life too. And I would love to know, do you have any travel gear, travel products, travel clothes recommendations? I would love it if you left in the comments below. If you do, thank you. And if you liked this video, maybe give it a thumbs up, and maybe you want to subscribe to the channel Runaway with Liz, where I share videos about travel, running, and generally just fun times that I'm having in my regular life. So thank you for watching. Take care. We'll see you next time. Bye. Oops. Uh-oh, did the zipper break? Ah, there we go. Got it. I was a little worried. I'm telling you, a good zipper